Так. Есть же карта. Чё я туплю? Тут выход, в принципе, один. Сюда. И через бойлерную. Это мне надо сейчас сделать крюк, да? Ах. Тут еще какие-то механизмы, реагирующие на переключение, да? Я так понимаю, пока я их не могу активировать. Там наверху тоже не уйти. Интересно, а кто ему плащ штопает? Он сам или Альфа? Или где-то под заказ? Ну так, я все правильно иду, да? Обратно, конечно, бежать столько времени. А, не сюда, наверх. Или это я обратно опять бегу? Так, бойлерная. Собственно, куда мне надо-то? Туда. Сюда. А, вот.
Get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them.
Так, не взять его, да?
With illegally obtained weapons.
А, или можно...
Anonymous tip. Will do, sir.
Не достает. Почему? А, или там лед. Для этого нужен управляемый, да, взрыв гель. Ну да ладно, потом. Все потом. Досье. Деду строк. Так, настоящий Слейд Уилсон. Высокий, по 2 метра, да. Отсутствует правый глаз, стратегический ум, великолепно владеет многочисленными приемами боя. Искусственно улучшенные физические и умственные способности. Интересно, правый глаз откуда у него исчез? С ним тоже Черная Маска развлекался.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham, your cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people, here to save you from the plague of corruption that now infests this once proud city. Those hired and elected to keep us free and safe won't lift a finger. And why would they? They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At dawn's first light, the sources of Gotham's ruin will be destroyed. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming of propaganda and consumerist garbage.
As if there isn't enough going on tonight.
Ну да, еще один клоун. Анарки. Кто это такой, неизвестно. Рост 168, вес 66. Называет себя глазом народа, экстремист и готов на все для достижения своих целей. Уверен, что корпорации и правительство — это враги, которые должны быть уничтожены. Растет число его сторонников среди разочаровавшейся молодежи. Так, какие мне вообще цели? Расследовать преступление на Лейси Тауэрс. Это где? Угу. Полетели.
Investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Definitely not looking good for the bad guys.
Call for backup! Oh, screw this!
LBO, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies. Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time. Yeah.
Forensics will take all the credit, and I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I'd take the loot over the glory any day.
Нормал бы. Что прямо легко тут лежит блок? Неожиданно. Так, что же прокачать? Так, я хотел улучшение ближнего боя прокачивать, да? Так, куда нам? Ну, тут, в принципе, выбор-то небольшой, да, куда идти? Так, здесь что? Блок данных Энигмы. Что, наверх не пробраться, хотите сказать? Только из-за того, что здесь огорожено полицейской лентой?
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up.
Так. Это, собственно, якобы Сионис. Давайте просканируем его.
This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Это кто? Что за женщина?
I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
Интересно.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked.
Если честно, нифига не понятно, что здесь произошло. По крайней мере, пока. Ага, вот улика еще одна.
She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Так это получается не черная маска. Либо это черная маска, а тут кто выдавает, а тут черная маска, Кто заказал меня? Кто-то просто за него выдает себе.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2? Stand by.
Что, полетели на базу?
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Что за штукенция? Так, теперь куда?